The year is 2078, 50 years after the invention of the SRALFs, which means self-reliant artificial life forms, robots. 70% of the human race has died due to the robots' sheer destruction of the humans. The war of men versus SRALFs has been fought and the SRALFs has won. It all began when a company named Future Life, FL, was founded in 2018. Then the US Army took interest in FL after FL created their first robot Alpha V.1 in 2020. The U.S. started to invest in the early robots and started to make armies with them. Things became tense with Russia's relations with the US. In 2024 FL had advanced the robots to Gammabots. They had self-produced 1 million Gammabots to the US and their closest allies, UK, France, Canada, Japan, and Australia. The Russians had also contained the technology and called it Rus droids. Russia has also started trading with China, India, Kazakhstan, and Belarus. The race began. Cold War II was a spread of new technology and which countries can develop it the best. For 3 years the race has gone nowhere. As time went by the only change, more countries joined. In January 2028, the US Army had invented the robots, which they refer to as SRALFs. Within 3 months, the US had 7,000 of SRALFs. Only 2,500 were deployed in eastern Alaska along with 16,000 men. In September 2028, Russia sent an army of 1,000 tanks, 80,000 infantry, and 4,000 Rus droids to completely take over Alaska. In only 38 days they took over all of Alaska. With only 1,730 deaths and 475 robots were taken out in the siege. World War III has been started. In the next 18 years, nothing but countless human deaths and robots were taken out from both sides of the war. Russia leads the droid powers and the US lead the bot powers. After 12 more years of continuous fighting, 783 million human deaths and 927 million robots were taken out. Both the droid and bot powers signed a treaty to end the war. The bot powers have won. The US government had a new approach on its ways and government lifestyle. After the war, the US had entered a rebellious stage. The US government turned to a socialist dictatorship. Everyday riots would break out due to the lack of food and care. Everyday SRALF foot soldiers, SRALF-FS, the SRALF Air Force, SRALF-AF and SRALF Navy, SRALF-N would patrol every inch of the US for any rebels. The US was in complete chaos. It was on the verge of collapsing. The US wasn't the only country in complete chaos. Every other country that participated in the war was having some kind of economic crises. Then one day there was a malfunction in the computer system of the robots. The head general of all the countries of the world, the US, told the computer system, "Go on a genocide on all the humans in the world," instead of, "Go on genocide on all the rebels in the world." Then the chaotic order began. In 1 year, the SRALFs killed 50% of the human population. The dictator of the world had an idea: nuke the entire world so the robots can be destroyed. But first he would have 20,000 bunkers in each country to hold 5,000 people each. He would also have a utopian society in each country for the wealthy built in the highest area. The utopian society would erase all the memories of the horrific event and would also erase color, memories, emotions, and feelings. 75% of the human race died due to the robots' sheer destruction of the humans. The war of men versus SRALFs has been fought and the SRALFs has won. After this was built, everyone was in his or her bunkers or utopian society. The nukes were dropped and all the robots perished in the destruction.